Second JB5s Mystery Challenge, Day 2 Technique. This is Day 2 of the second JB5s Mystery Challenge. Day 2 will be about choosing text that may represent the letter you drew on the front of the page. This text may be from a magazine, an old book, a dictionary page, or whatever you have around to use for altering. Try to choose pages with mostly text areas, though some small images are okay. Also choose 2 or 3 pages of text so that you will have enough to work with on the page. Day 2 is all about collage and choosing a theme that relates to the letter that you drew on day 1.
Hi there. It is day 2 of the JB5 Mystery Challenge. 5 techniques in 5 days to create an art journal page. These are not new techniques or anything that I'm doing that's fabulous and great. It's just having fun each day doing some art, and I'm sharing it with you. And here again, this does not have to be perfect. This will all get covered up anyway. And I want you to draw a line. You can draw it through your letter if you want. I'm just going to put dashed lines through my letter. This side is going to be separate from this side. Do I want to go 2 inches in? Let's go 2 inches in. Scratch that 1.5 inch story. Let's go 2 inches in. Let's give us a little bit more space here. Don't worry about it if you've already drawn. I have a feeling if you're watching my videos first, you probably haven't. Okay, so we got 2 inches in from the left margin, and all we're doing is kind of marking off a 2-inch space here, which will be separate from this space. And all this will get covered up, so I'm not worried about that. I want you to flip your page over, and on the back, I want you to find a text page. Now I'm going to use a dictionary page. You can use a dictionary page. I chose, because I have a small a, I chose out of the A's. So you can do, if you don't have a dictionary page, a book page, a magazine page, anything that's mostly text. If you have some pictures on there, that's fine too. In this instance, for right now, I'd like to see it be mostly text. And we're going to collage this entire page down on your paper. So that's what I'm going to do next. I like that. I'm going to trim my page up here. There we go. Okay. So all we did was we measured off a 2-inch border here and just marked it off on the front. We flipped it over and we put a text page on the back. I used the dictionary page, and because I'm using a small a, I pulled out of the A's. In fact, I pulled around, use this, I pulled around the architecture. It doesn't say architecture, but it's the architecture words in here because there's architecture. I have a 2-inch margin here, but I'm noticing that I've got 2.5 column here on my dictionary page. So I'm going to go with cutting the column on my dictionary page. Okay, and I want to put that in this area here. You can see my page is curling up on me because it's still wet. Which is architecture, right on the left-hand margin of the front of this page. Okay, let's trim this up. Now, the last thing I want you to do is, if you covered up part of your letter here, as I did, I want you to draw it back in. And I'm just going to draw it back in like this. Doesn't even have to be perfect, just something like what you had before. Okay? That's all there is to day 2. What we did was we measured off approximately from 1.5 inches to 2 inch to a 2.5 inch border here. So we separated this from this side, and then we flipped it over in the back, and we collaged a text page down across the entire back. Now in my case, I used the dictionary page because I have a small a, I used the dictionary page out of the A's. And in fact, I used it around the word architecture. So that's the end of day 2's technique. You might want to put your page, if it's still wet, you might want to put it underneath a stack of books to flatten it out and let it dry overnight. I will see you on day 3 of the JB5 second mystery challenge.